You see now why it is good. That's the beauty. Yeah, exactly. We'll do that. I'm doing that. Try is an answer.
Voice is coming?
Who said? No, who said?
Video and voice is coming?
Video?
Going? Okay, great. Uh, so Dr. Ravi and family, I take this opportunity to wish you a very, very wonderful 50 years and many more to come. Sai Anjali, the whole life is in front of you. Congrats on your graduation, and we look forward to your wonderful career ahead. I heard your speech, Dr. Ravi, and it was directly from your heart. The message you have given the youth, the message you have given to Unnati students is extremely valuable, and I'm sure they will keep it in their mind and remember you always for the kind of support you have extended, for the support you have extended to Unnati. No problem, we'll record this and share it with you. There has been some snacks, so thanks a lot. We'll continue with our program, and may I request the guest of honor to come on stage, please. Pankaj, camera. So congratulations to all of you, those who have completed the 84th batch and started work, and for all those of the 86th batch, which will happen in the next 1 or 2 weeks, all of you will be completing and getting into jobs. Uh, I heard your talk about transformation. I heard your, especially, the person, Jaydev, what's his name, right? Right. You spoke very well, and many of you spoke from the heart. It is important that you are able to communicate. The language is not important. You are supposed to be talking something which you feel. Your skit today was too much by-hearted. It was not a difficult skit. It is something you all are seeing every day happen. And you were using your mobile to read the script and talk about the dialogues. You understand how callous, how much less importance, callous is how much less importance you have given to that portion of it. So many people are watching you, and you didn't think it your responsibility to put in effort to by heart a few dialogues, come on stage and perform properly. You cannot. You cannot take people for granted. There are so many people who are spending their time. They are earning money, like Dr. Varanasi. He has earned a lot of money, and he is cutting down his expense and sharing that money with Unnati so that many of you are benefiting. That's the kind of commitment people are showing. On a Sunday, you have so many staff coming here, sitting here to see what you are talking. On a day when they could have been in their house or watching some movie or somewhere, but they are here, spending time so that to enjoy what you are talking. And you come prepared, unprepared. You have come unprepared. Congratulations to all of you. Many of you all have started work. And my only request is put in that sincere effort in your work. Don't take anything lightly. You cannot. There is no space for lackluster performance. Nobody looks at you being the best. We are not expecting you to be the best. But can we expect you to put sincere effort? Is that possible? You need not lack in the sincere effort, right? Ensure that that happens. Always. And be thankful to God. And be thankful that there are many people in this world like Dr. Lavni Varanasi and his family. I am touched by what he has done. It's his 50th birthday. His daughter passed her graduation, 12th standard, yesterday evening. They had a graduation day. And what a way to celebrate his 50th birthday. To help so many youth graduate. So many families are being, their lamps in that family is being lit by him. Those prayers of yours, those thanks of yours must go to him. Okay? We have on stage, let me start with Madan. Madan has been part of Unnati for nearly, I don't know, 6-8 months, but his value addition in terms of the software development, in terms of the coordination with Sixer class, the improvements he has brought out in Extra Edge has been a great contribution to the organization. He's joining his family business very soon, and we wish him all the very best. I request Mother to share a few thoughts.
Thank you, Ramesh, for the introduction. Very good evening to one and all present here, respected dignitaries, respected trustees, respected staff members, volunteers, last but most certainly not the least, the chief ladies and young gentlemen of the 85th, 84th, and 85th batch. I heard the 84th batch passed out with flying colors with every single student placed. Congratulations goes to that. The 85th batch, yes, I wish you all the best to follow the steps of your 84th batch and getting placed. As Ramesh sir has pointed out, yes, unfortunately, I have been with for only a few months. This is my 9th month. This is my 9th month with the organization. In the last 8 months, and this is my first job. So, in the last 8 months, have been quite a ride for me, working in different departments of Unnati. I started with operations, working directly under Geeta ma'am and Anupam sir, who've been my first mentors, and I remember them for the rest. So, I will remember Ramesh sir, Narayan sir, and Ramesh sir, who directed me and guided me in many ways along the way. So in the last 9 months, yes, I have learned a lot of things. I may not be old enough to give you guys advice because I come from the same age bracket as all of you are. But since I have a few months of experience working in an organization compared to all of you guys, I would like to share a few things. So first and most important, yes, some of you all spoke about ego. I would like to point out that there is a very thin line between ego and self-respect. Please do not confuse both. As long as your agenda is being fulfilled, nobody's ego matters. Not yours, not your bosses. Trust me, they are your bosses for a reason, and sometimes you might not accept completely their decisions, they might not align with your viewpoints or your experiences, but then still keep faith in them and then work on, and then you will learn at the end of it. That's number one. And number two is something that my dad used to tell me, and I had the opportunity to share this with the previous batch. It goes like this. It's I'm not sure which great man said this. I believe it was Winston Churchill. But then he said something like, "Speak soft and carry a big stick. You will go far." The meaning of this statement is that you might be soft as a person, but then you need to speak up when the time comes. You need to say no when the time comes. Be it your friends, be it your own family members. But then if you believe in something that requires you to say a no when the time comes, please do say no. You will understand this as you start working. Some of you might not be able to make sense of it as at the moment, but then it's very good. And yes, of course, the third thing is something my grandfather used to say. It goes about like, don't change yourself because the people who mind don't matter and the people who matter don't mind. Well, this is something that can be taken both ways. The baseline of this statement actually means that you are perfect the way you are. Never give up on your originality because of your peers. Yet at the same time, what is right and what is wrong? This is something that is purely determined by one's perspective. What may be right for me might be wrong for you guys. What decides what is right and wrong for a particular person are the life skills that and the values that are imbued as and when they grow up. So the hard skills that you learn in Unnati, which are communication skills, which are your debating skills, and which might be computer programming in the future, your retail skills and all that, they can be easily taught. They can be transferred to one person. Maybe a few months, maybe a couple of years. But then the soft skills are something that you accumulate over a lifetime. Please do not give up on them. And companies these days, trust me, I've attended a few interviews, so I know. When you sit for interviews, they look out for people with soft skills. You've all been selected in these companies because of the fine tuning that you received, maybe from Unnati, and maybe from other influential people in your life. But then these are the skills that really matter. These are the skills that will also decide who your peers will be. So coming back to the statement which I made, which is the people who mind don't matter. The people who mind you for who you are, well, they're not your fit, is what I would say. The people who matter don't mind. The right people will accept you for exactly the way you are. This does not mean that you should stop improving along the way. Please, whatever you feel is contributional to your character, please imbibe those things. That's one thing. And apart from this, out of my personal experience working in Unnati, I have had the opportunity to travel to a few places. I would like to state one small experience which I was able to imbibe from Koppal. It's one of the hottest districts in northern Karnataka, as all of you guys know. Some of you might be from Koppal and the nearby taluks of Gangavati, Yalgarga, and all that. Not sure. But what I witnessed in Koppal was something truly amazing. I had the opportunity to meet this person, Rajapakshi, who's a 10th dropout, who did not have the confidence to face interviews, who did not have the basic communication skills and whatnot. But then after completing the Unnati program, he was able to speak really confident. I met him after he had completed 6 months in his company. So he'd come back to meet his parents, and that's when I met him. He told me that he was staying along in Koppal, on the outskirts of Perambur, I believe, with a few other Unnati alumni from various different batches. They've all rented out a room together. They're living as a community together. So the amount of change that this program brings about is something that you can see if you visit any of our centers. So I wish you all the best. We might not remember every single one of you, but then yes, we might have problems connecting the face and the name, but then we will remember your faces. So please visit us, remember us, is all I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Madan. Last financial year, 2018-19, we did 10,000 youth. We trained 10,000 youth. It's a very big landmark, and for the first time in 16 years, we have done in 16 years around 35,000 youth totally. And 10,000 of that 35,000 came last 1 year. That's the kind of growth Unnati has shown. Right? Going forward, we finalized the target for this year. The target for 1920, my dear friends, students, everyone present here, is any guesses? What would be the target for 1920? Anyone? 1 lakh is difficult. Come on, be practical. Okay, good. So let's do it for 20,000. We will take it to 20,000 this year. We will do in this calendar year, in this not calendar year, financial year 1920, Unnati is attempting 20,000 and God willing, we will achieve that. Yes, we can clap loudly. It definitely requires a clap because 20,000 may not be a very big number for a country where 500 million youth are without jobs and having problems getting proper jobs. So 20,000 may be a very, very small speck. But for an organization, 20,000 is a very big number. So we will all strive for that number. We have Ramchandra sir, who has been associated sir, with Unnati over a decade, and a silent worker, a volunteer who doesn't talk much but has been supporting Unnati immensely, especially in terms of getting bank statements, carrying leaflets to various functions, distributing it to them during Gokashmi or during what do you call it, job mail, so many things. He's an ardent, the kind of sincerity which Ramchandra sir depicts. He's an inspiration for all of us. Somebody just now talked about ego and all that. One person where you will never find ego and always full, ready to give service, do service is Ramchandra sir. What an apt day to felicitate Ramchandra sir, because what we just now saw, I don't know whether the video, we have the clipping of the wonderful cake being cut for Dr. Varanasi on his 50th birthday, and the best wishes which went to him. I don't know whether they saw it, but that's a gesture which Dr. Varanasi has shown. Humility with which he has done this large. Somebody who's donating so much of money would talk differently. We all heard his speech. The humility with which he came across was touching. I call upon Ramchandra.
So, good evening, students. How was your training? Good. You have placed very nicely. Carry on with your work in a very sincere manner. Don't give up the work now. Just you can keep it there, the work, and also you can attend other customer with a request to him, sir. Surely I will attend. Please, sir. He will oblige. Any customer will oblige. Okay? Correct? Right or wrong? anything. So that is how I am getting our work done. My work done. Unnati working. My work. Okay? Fine.
Thank you, Ramchandra. A lot of you talked about change in you. There was a mention about change by Madan. What it actually depicts is, you would have heard the story, no? There was a donkey going, the two father and son. Then suddenly the father says, ask the son to sit on the donkey. Four people look at it and say, the father is walking, son is sitting on the donkey. Then suddenly they say, oh, okay, the father sits on the donkey, the son starts walking. Then somebody says, oh, see, the father is sitting on the donkey and making that small son walk such a long distance. And then they both sit, then they say how they are troubling the donkey. Then they try to carry the donkey and kill the donkey. Right? You all heard this story. That was the meaning of it. It was not about personal change. The personal change is a continuous journey which you should do. The change, if people change because somebody is talking, somebody wears something in you will do it because to be in that gang, in that peer group. That's against your swadharma. And that being against your swadharma is going to affect you. That is what it means. So it's a very, very important message what Madan tried to give you all. And in short, this is what it is. So you talk about values and change. And one of the core philosophy of Unnati is about value system and bringing about change in the human being through value system. I am repeating because many times these are the key things which keeps our life in the right track. You may be intelligent, you may not be intelligent. Doesn't matter. One thing which will always help you succeed in life is good values. Try always to be a good human being. And there are enough examples for you. One such example is today what you saw of Dr. Varanasi. Wonderful example. There are many here. And somebody who talks about value system, we cannot teach you value system. Value system cannot be taught. It has to be experienced. It has to be observed how others behave, and then you suddenly look at why is he behaving like that? Can I be like him? And then emulate that. That is what is the greatness of depiction of value system. And that was the thing, one of the persons who keeps it going day in and day out is Tara Narayana. I request her to come and say a few words.
Thank you, Ramesh. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. That makes sense. First and foremost, I would like to wish all the best to Dr. Ravi. Many, many happy returns of the day. And also thanks Sai Manikan, who is also our cousin, who has been instrumental in helping us expand this Unnati family. Thank you so much. For some personal commitments and other reasons, I won't connect much with this batch, 84th and 85th batch. But I wish you all the best. Congrats to batch 84. I would like to share just one small story which I keep repeating, which I have not spoken to you about. This is about a crow. You know what's a crow, right? A crow was very happy. He used to fly in the sky very happily. And one day he met the parrot. After seeing the parrot, he felt so bad. He felt, look at that parrot. He's got. No, first he met a swan. And he saw the swan and said, my God, the swan looks so beautiful. It's white And look at me, I'm so black. And he was very unhappy. He went to the swan and said, "Hey, you're so lucky. You're so white and beautiful." The swan said, "No, no, you're mistaken. You look at that parrot, it's got two colors. It's got a green and red color. So beautiful it is, so lucky it is." Immediately the crow went to the parrot. The parrot said, "No, sorry, you've come to the wrong person. I'm not the happiest. Come, I'll show you the happiest person." They went to the zoo. They saw the peacock. And how beautiful a peacock looks, right? Lot of colors. So the crow went to the peacock and said, "Hey peacock, you're so beautiful. You're so lucky. You must be the happiest person, right?" You know what the peacock said? "You know what? I feel jealous looking at you. I feel you're the happiest person. My dear crow, you are the happiest person because you're free to go around. And look at me. People have caught me and put me in the zoo." So, my dear students, my dear children, just keep this in mind. Never compare yourself with others and feel sad about anything. You are the best. What do you say every day? I am. Can I hear it loudly? I'm smart. Yes, I'm smart because I learn something new and good every day, and I'm happy. Yes, because I choose to be happy. So remain happy wherever you are and spread that happiness. Okay? Thank you.
I take this opportunity to thank the entire staff of Unnati, right from the security to admin to all the trainers who have made it possible. We have added recently to our roles Dhanya and Sharmini, who have joined recently and who have helped in the 84th and 85th batch placement. We thank you for taking that legacy forward. And very importantly, we have in-house counselor in Dhanya, which is an added advantage. I must share, I see Ray sitting with Ashwin, I presume, and his uncle is here. I'm very happy to look at Ashwin today, and a lot of change has come about him. He's more composed, and he talked very well on stage today. I wish him the very best, and it is important what we just now talked about, not comparing, not looking at somebody else, always trying to understand yourself better will help you, all of you, and this is true to everyone, and especially to Ashwin because he has had some issues. And I'm so happy that he's able to recognize the issue and say, "I will change and I will become better." That's the spirit, and that is why we need to come back. Many people don't accept their problems. I'm very, very happy. We wish you all the very best, and I'm sure you will do exceedingly well. You are a very intelligent boy, and you have a lot of good things. I'm sure you will do very well. Thanks a lot. We come to the close before we close the program and hand over to the students. And I take this opportunity again. It was we tried our level best to conduct this program without a snack. It was a record thing, and we have Suraya and Pankaj, who led the whole show, did very well for most of the program. So thank you very much, both of you. This is something which we tried today to be online on the valediction function. It's gone well. We will improve, and in the days to come, we will definitely keep doing this, keep going online with the valediction function. And somebody sitting in the US, I know it's too late, making you sit for 2 hours is very not very nice of us. But thanks a lot, Dr. Ravi, Mrs. Ravi, Sai Anjali, Ram Sharan, Sai Mankam, and many others who might be watching this broadcast because of Sai Mankam. It's a great happening today, and we recognize your contribution, Dr. Ravi. The humility with which you have given this donation is far more, important to us. And the value system which you follow, and you have been able to connect and to pass on to your children is an achievement of God. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir and ma'am, for your all wishes and blessings.
Coming together is a beginning, staying together is process and progress, and working together is success. Now we have a team song by my batchmates. Thank you, my friends. We now come to the end of the program, and I would like to call upon Tulsi to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Guest of honor, trustees, members of faculty, staff, invitees, and students. It is not easy to give goodbye after every good happening. Signing off these functions brings a better ground on our training, and we feel really sad that this has come to an end so soon. I, on my behalf of my fellow students, express my deep gratitude to Unnati and his staff, especially the teaching fraternity, who has changed the course of our lives and who have made known to us
things that we never knew before. I thank the guest of honor having spared some time for us. I also thank the team of trustees, members of faculty, and other staff of Unadi having given us this great opportunity being trained in Unadi. I will be failing in my duty if I do not thank our cadre and his team for having provided us with tasty food during our stay of 50 days. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph.
JP and 85 all students come. All the students can come in the back. 84 first and then